Hi there, how are you? Thanks for clicking the link and coming through to this page. Look, I'm not going to waste your time, right? I'm not looking for time wasters. I'm not looking for people that are just coming to have a look at what's happening, right? The world needs new leaders. There's no getting around it. You just have to look at the people that are in power to know that unless something gets done by we the people like you and I, this world is on a very dark path, all right? I'm looking for people to stand up with me and become the new leaders of the world. Now, I'm not talking about people standing up and going into those positions of power and taking over from the prime ministers and presidents of the world. Those positions are taken. If you understand anything about how the world works, you will know that those positions of power are controlled. You cannot get into those positions of power unless you are a member of the club, right? The people that are in those positions of power are puppets. They're told what to do. They're not leaders. They are followers who are masquerading as leaders, who are following the orders of somebody much higher up. I'm looking for men and women, and I don't care whether you're a man or whether you're a woman. This is not a men's movement. This is not a woman's movement. This is a movement of human beings towards a better future. If you can see what's happening, right, and you want to see change in the world, there are things that you don't like, there is a path that this world is going down that you know is leading to a path of slavery for our children and for our grandchildren, then you are the person that I'm looking for, all right? Now, I'm not saying that this is going to be easy, right? This is going to be a difficult path. We're going to meet resistance. We are going to meet problems. But it's vital that men and women like you stand up, and like me, like us together, stand up and become the lighthouses for the world. If you feel called to change the world, if you feel called to bring new hope, if you feel called to leave a better future for our children and for our grandchildren, then this movement is for you. So how are we going to do it? If we wish to be the leaders of the new world, we have to become the example to other people of what it means to live in truth, to live in power, to live in unity, to live in community, and to speak and unite together as one. It's going to need a movement of people who are willing to live in truth and speak power. Does that sound like you? If it does, then I want you to be part of this movement. I want you to come along for this journey. Because if you feel that calling, that means that something inside of you is desperate to get out. Now, I understand that maybe you don't know what to do. Maybe you're not sure what the first steps to take are. And I get that. I felt like that for a long time. This movement has been a long time in the making. It's been an internal struggle inside of myself as I've been saying to myself, who am I to lead this movement? Who am I? Because I know my flaws. I know the things that I do that I shouldn't do, but I strive on a daily basis to become better. Like, I'm not asking for you to join this movement because you're perfect. I'm asking you to join this movement because you have a desire to become better, and you have a desire to become the example that the future needs for this world. And I'm going to be perfectly open and honest with you. There is a charge to join the movement, not because I'm in it to make money, but because I don't want time wasters. I've tried making movements before, and I've opened it up and I've said to myself, this is not something that should have a barrier to entry. But unfortunately, if there's no barrier to entry, then anybody comes in. And I spend more time trying to weed out the time wasters than I do actually helping people step into their power and begin to speak their truth. Now, if you've arrived here, you've probably arrived through my TikTok channel, which has, at this current moment in time, 107,000 followers of people who are, like you, interested in changing the world and can see what's happening around about us. And I want you to become a part of this. I want you to become a part of this. because this movement needs to happen. It's only £30 a month to join. But inside of it, I'm going to show you how to overcome the obstacles that you have so far in fear of standing up and speaking the truth, so that you can do what it is that I'm doing, which is stand up and begin to speak truth and move people around you. I'm going to show you everything that you need to begin to be able to change the world. Even though you're afraid, even though you don't know what to do, there's power in numbers, there's power in unity, and I'm going to show you how to stand up and lead your own movement and begin to change the world to a future that is brighter. Now, if that sounds like you, please join the movement. You're needed. I'll see you inside.